Hello everyone, this is Iqbal Khan, and today I am working on this Lonicera Nitida. I have a few of these. It's collected material, and with this one, the last time I worked on it was an emergency repot. It was in a big plastic pot and that broke, so I had to repot it and repotted it into this training pot. Now the second one has continued to remain in this big plastic pot, and the difference is very noticeable. The pot broke and I had to repot it. I videoed it, and so if you haven't seen it, you can see that first. The link is below in the description, or you can see it in the playlist. The difference in their growth is remarkable. The growth of this one slowed down since it was repotted into this training pot. Although the pot is quite big, but it still slowed down. Although I knew that, but I thought if I used a bigger pot than it really needs, it would be okay, but apparently not. Lesson learned, and I really should have put it, repotted it into a bigger plastic pot, very similar to the one that it came out of. Now I'm going to prune it a bit and also remove the wire. I had wired some of the branches, but these branches are very difficult to wire. As they grow, they become thick and brittle and break quite easily. So to make the pads, it has to be done by pruning and basically pruning, and also a little bit of directional pruning as to which direction you want the new growth to grow. At times it has a mind of its own, and sometimes it goes where you want it to go, and other times not. If you see this bit here is covered in growth, and all this is very wrong. It's so close to the trunk, all this has to come off, and it just detracts from the style and look and feel of the tree. It makes it look more juvenile as opposed to an old tree. And also with these species, the leaves are very small, and that makes them very suitable for making into bonsai. Hello, is this bit of stone? And I'm just going to prune it as best as I can, but also removing everything. There's a lot of growth just going down, and from now onwards it will need fairly regular pruning, and to keep the foliage very tight, and just develop the pads. And same thing down here. To wire two branches, this one here, bring it a bit more down. Now these I had wired and they have sort of stayed in position, but they were very young when I wired these two and this one. And probably these, I think quite a lot of these branches I had wired, and they've stayed in position, which is quite nice. But these, obviously, I don't think I wired this one and this one. I have wired four branches, this one here which I've positioned, this one here, and this one, and this one. They still have a bit of spring. They're not too brittle yet, so and this is facing too high, so I've got to bring it down and do it sort of fairly slowly, as they do tend to get brittle and break. They don't bend that easily, so this is why the development of the pads is by trimming and pruning. So I'll gradually continue bending this very, very gently, bending the wire, putting the pressure on the wire as opposed to the branch. Is going down and is shade now where I'm working, and it's a bit cooler and much more comfortable. This is all the work that I'm going to do on this Lonicera today, and it's going to go back onto its bench, and I'll just maintain the pads and basically trimming and pruning. And also with regards to the full information on their maintenance and care, I will include it in the description box below the video. Thanks for watching, and to watch more, please subscribe. This is Iqbal Khan for mikbonsai in West London.